Hey, we meet again. You know what I'm gonna say. Real quick. Drop your shoulders, loosen your stomach, relax your eyebrows, and drop the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Just for now. I post these every day, and I know every day is not going to be a good day, and I also know that every day is not going to be a bad day. Another thing I know is that if you're sitting here with me right now, we have time, and we are safe, and we have the ability to sit for a minute where everything is okay right now, and that is something to be grateful for. So speaking of gratitude, real quick, take a look around, find one thing to be grateful for. Go. I'll see you soon.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Today is Wednesday, August 25th, and this is your Rajah Report.
Good morning, Rajas. I'm Leah.
And I'm Zara. We're starting off today with an important reminder about your schedule for today. Take note, today is an A day, meaning that you will have first through fourth period classes. Tomorrow will be a B day, but today is also our first early release day. So make sure you plan for classes to end at 2:40 and that you have worked out how you're getting home or the next place you're headed after school. Every Wednesday from now on will be an early release day. And as a reminder, the Rajah Report will not keep announcing the schedule after today. So if you have any questions about the schedule, check your planners.
As we continue to try and stop the spread of the Delta variant of COVID-19, the rules and regulations will be changing frequently. So make sure to listen carefully to these morning announcements so we can keep you informed. For now, masks are required whenever you are inside. We ask that you follow the signage and stay on the right side of the hallway in order to ensure that students have enough space. We understand that some of you may not like wearing masks or may not believe they are important, but please keep in mind some of us have experienced tremendous loss during this pandemic. And by simply wearing a mask, you can make all of our students and staff feel more comfortable on campus. A mask must cover your nose and mouth and be 2 layers of cloth. Gaiters, scarves, ski masks, bandanas, turtlenecks, and single-layer masks are not allowed.
Attention all students that have unscheduled for any of their periods. We have begun releasing students who have unscheduled classes. If you have any unscheduled periods, in order for you to be released from campus, you must first visit the activities office with your student ID card and your class schedule in Student View. The ladies in the front office will verify that you have unscheduled classes and then stamp your ID card to indicate that you have unscheduled. The stamp will list all of the periods that you have unscheduled. When you leave campus each day, you will need to leave through the front office, not the gates. Security and the office staff will check your ID card before they allow you to leave campus each day. You can go to the activities office to get the stamp before school, during lunch, after school, or during periods that you have unscheduled.
Attention seniors. This Friday is our senior sunrise. To tell us more, we have Jenny and Darlene Aguirre from ASB.
Good morning, Rajah. Seniors, don't forget that this Friday is senior sunrise at 6 a.m. in the stadium.
Masks are not required, but we highly encourage them. Feel free to come in your PJs.
This event is for seniors only. More information will be posted on the Rajah's 2022 Instagram account.
So come out and join us for breakfast and music. See you then.
Bye, Rajahs!
Thank you for that, ASB. We want to remind you that there is a lot of important information in your planner received, including your counselor's assignments. Your counselors are who you will talk to about planning for your future and ensuring that this year will be the best year possible.
Take a moment to explore your planner, and in case you haven't written this down yet, make note of who your counselor is. Yolanda de Lorea services students last name that start with A through C. Amy Douglas services students D through Hernandez. Carol Miller services students Herrera through Nathaniel. Saul Martinez services students Nava through Ro. And lastly, Catherine Herrera services students Ru through Z.
The counseling department also wants to remind you that Friday last week during 7th period, you were supposed to fill out a student survey regarding your current emotional health. If for some reason you weren't able to do that on Friday, please go to the Google Classroom for your grade and find the Period 7 Student Needs Assignment Survey document. Fill that out. The survey will close on Friday, August 27th.
Now it's time for our Rajah role model. Today we are featuring Mr. Pope. To start off, happy belated birthday, Mr. Pope. Mr. Pope teaches 11th grade biology, but has also taught some of his favorite subjects, geology and paleontology. He's always loved outdoor sports like mountain climbing, skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, and rollerblading. He loves to travel and have adventures to wild and natural places where he's never been before. He's worked as an archaeologist for the Forest Services looking for prehistoric Native American sites in California. He participated in paleontological fieldwork for several years looking for 50-million-year-old primate fossils in the Wyoming Badlands. And he has worked through the 1980s in the musical business as a soundman with 80s rock bands. He was in the Air Force back in the late 1970s as a radio repair technician at a missile base in Montana. That seems like an exciting life, and we are thankful that you're here teaching us. That's why you're today's Rajah role model.
And now for sports. Many people have noticed that we are starting up our esports club this year after the hiatus during distance learning. If you play any of these games and want to learn more about playing competitive esports, join us for our first informal meeting tomorrow, August 26th, during lunch in room 5114. That's right next to the KIHS room. During lunch.
We are still looking for people to sign up for water polo. If you are interested in joining the team, make sure to check the website or contact the athletic director, Ron Shipley, for more information.
An exciting celebration for the women's tennis team who won our match against Shadow Hills High School last night. You bring us all Rajah pride. And with this announcement, we also want to let everyone know that if you are in a sports team or student group and want to submit scores, highlights, and photos from the last game, you can now use this link. bit.ly/Rajah request. That's bit.ly/Rajah request, all lowercase, no caps. This link will take you to a form where you can submit news to Rajah Report.
We also want to let you know that the women's Rajah basketball team is meeting at 6 p.m. for all levels to come and try out in the gym. Come one, come all, and see if you can be part of this amazing team.
As a reminder, the wrestling team is inviting all who are interested to join their team. No past team wrestling experience is needed. Practice for both girls and boys wrestling has already begun and takes place at 4 p.m. Arrive with workout attire and a positive vibe. See you then.
And now it's time for the joke of the day.
What do you call a dog with earplugs?
I don't know. What do you call a dog with earplugs?
It doesn't really matter. It can't hear you.
Before we go, we want to leave you with something to remember. As a Rajah, everywhere you go, you are a representation of Indio High School. And though you may have heard some like that before, it's always a good reminder to be your best. But more than that, it's important that you think about the word representation. Indio High School should be a place where your voice is heard, where your face is featured, and where you are celebrated. If you're feeling like you haven't found a place to be seen and heard, we want you to know the Rajah Report wants to represent you. We want you to know that you are seen, you are loved, and you are part of the Rajah community.
And with that, we leave you with a daily reminder to show Rajah pride, positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence.
That's all for today. Remember to be kind to one another and to stay classy, Indio. I'm Leah.
And I'm Zara, signing out for the Rajah Report. Woo!